guys, it's One Punch Man here, and today I am bringing you a new series called Good or Bad. The acronym is GOB. GOB is about reviewing game, movie, comic, manga, or TV show and seeing if it's good or bad. This series will focus on mainly video games and movies, but we will eventually get to TV shows. Today I'm bringing you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from 1990. The one with costumes and stuff. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this. Okay, the plot centers around a crime wave entering New York City. April O'Neil is a Channel 3 news reporter. She's talking about rumors of young children and teens being reported as the majority of the thieves. She then goes to connect it with the rumored Foot Clan, which comes from Japan. One day she stumbled upon thieves who were stealing from a news van and she got jumped. She's rescued and one of her beloved rescuers left behind a sigh. Now here's some scary looking anthropomorphic turtles. Seriously, how is this approved to look real? Well, it doesn't matter. This movie's budget was $13.5 million. And guess how much it made? Just guess. I'll give you a second. $201.9 million. Yes, I understand these turtles are huge, and I did love them growing up. Kids series was the best. I was so in love with the turtles that I had VHS tapes of their adventures. I have DVDs. Heck, I have remastered versions of those DVDs as well. Growing up, I loved watching the Turtles. Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man, Batman, Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, Power Rangers, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Sweet Love Zack and Cody, Jackie Chan Adventures, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Ben 10, Drake and Josh. But the one show that I loved seeing new episodes of was Ninja Turtles. No one cares! Sorry! So now, Splinter is telling the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they should remain hidden from the world and only operate under the shadows. Now punk-ass Raphael is now saying he lost his damn weapon. The other turtles order pizza while Raph leaves in disguise and goes see a movie. Oh boy, that's a great disguise, man. After watching the movie, Raph encounters Casey Jones, who is given justice upon a pair of muggers by beating them with a hockey stick and a cricket bat. After a humiliating fight between Raph and Casey, Casey leaves off into the city and Raph loses his temper. When Raph came home, Master Splinter confronts the angered Raphael about his temper. Now we see April being jumped again in the subway.
Eat fresh.
By members of the Foot because she was spouting rumors of their operations on their El Tele.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
She sure did. After being knocked out, she got saved by the punk-ass bitch Raphael who takes her back home. After freaking out about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, she calmed down a little and listened to Splinter about the origins of these beasts. Unfortunately, punk-ass Raph was followed by a creepy foot ninja who wanted to suck on some turtle toes. The turtles take April home and spend some time with her. They then went home, but to their dismay, the home was demolished and Splinter was missing. Since they couldn't rest at their home, they needed to live with April, so they did. The next morning, April's supervisor Charles and his son Danny arrive. Charles tells April to start acting better with the police chief Stearns and advises her to be careful, while Danny catches a glimpse of Michelangelo, garnering his suspicions.
Danny, you crazy-ass motherfucker.
Later, Charles confronts Danny for being arrested for stealing, and Danny runs away into the subway.
Eat fresh.
He escapes to a warehouse on Lairdman Island, the hideout for the thieves of the Foot. It is revealed that Splinter is held captive there by the Shredder, who acts as a father figure to the outcast teenagers. Danny gives the Shredder his information on the Turtles. After a heated argument between Leo and Punk-ass Raph goes up to the roof of April's building and is ambushed by dozens of Foot Clan ninjas. The fight moves to the building, where April and the others are attacked after Punk-ass Raph is thrown down a skylight window. The numbers cause the floor to give way, and they continue the battle in the basement. After Foot reinforcements arrive, overwhelming the Mutant Turtles, Casey appears, having seen Punk-ass Raph on the roof, and he helps even the odds. In the smash-up, Raph went into a coma, and building catches fire, forcing the Turtles to escape. Retreated to an abandoned farm April's family owns. April learns that Charles has fired her from her television station. Punk-ass Raph awakens from his coma and makes amends with Leo. The four of them train after receiving visions from Splinter, Leo, and the rest decide it's time to return to the city. Meanwhile, Danny encounters Splinter, whose kindness casts doubts on his decision to betray the Turtles. He goes to hide in the Turtles' den, and is there when they return. In the night, Danny slips away, followed by Casey, who discovers the thieves' hideout. Danny meets the Splinter again, who tells him the story of the master who was killed by a named man Oroku Saki, who was the Shredder's alter ego. He inadvertently warns Shredder that the Turtles have returned and they raid the Turtles' home. They are ambushed, however, as the group is lying inside, they are waiting for them. Casey and Danny free Master Splinter, and after Casey defeats Shredder's second-in-command Tatsu, they convince his team to follow them and teach them the error of their ways. They return to the city as the Turtles face off against the Shredder, who outmatches them. The Shredder taunts the Turtles, saying he killed Splinter, causing Leo to attack Shredder. Shredder disarms Leo, threatening to impale him with a spear unless the Turtles drop their weapons. The Turtles proceed with the commands, but Shredder plans on killing Leo anyways. Before he can do so, he is distracted by Splinter, allowing Leo to escape. Splinter then faces Shredder, revealing his identity as the rat who belonged to Hamato Yoshi. Shredder charges Splinter in his rage and falls over the ledge of the roof. Splinter tries to spare him, but Shredder attacks, forcing the rat to let go, and he falls into the garbage truck. Casey turns on the trash compactor and crushes Shredder. The police arrive and arrest the defeated foot ninjas. April is reinstated by Charles with better perks to cover the story. Danny reunites with his father, who is overjoyed to see him, but Danny insists on being called Dan as a sign that he's grown up, which is stupid to me, but oh well. Casey and April met, and she tells him to kiss her, which he gladly obliges, much to the cheering from the Turtles.
Cowabunga, dudes!
The movie was panned well by critics, but audiences loved the film. Does the film deserve the hate by critics back then? Well, yes and no. But their opinions don't matter right now. So, for my good or bad rating, I give it a good 7 out of 10. Does it still hold up today? Yes! Is it the best story-wise? No, not at all. But I sure did love this movie growing up, and I'm sure many other kids did too. The cinematography wasn't the best, so isn't the movie. It's sure a hell lot better than the new Ninja Turtles.
They look like fucking Shrek.
Hey guys, One Punch Man here, and today I'm bringing you a new series called Good or Bad. The acronym is GOB, right? So GOB is all about reviewing a game, movie, TV show, comic, manga, whatever, right? And like today we're reviewing a Watching the 2K3 4Kids series was the best. I was so in love with the Turtles that I had a VHS tapes of their adventures. I had DVDs. Heck, I had got the... Watching the 4K... shit. Fuck. Watching the 2K3 4Kids series was the best. I was so in love with it, with the Turtles, that I had VHS tapes of their adventures. I have DVDs. Heck, I got a new remastered versions of the DVDs as well. Growing up, I loved watching Ninja Turtles. Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man, Spider-Man Unlimited, the MTV Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, the Batman, Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, Ninja Storm, Mighty Morphin, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and many, many more stories like... The movie was panned well by critics and audience and fans of the film, and motherfucker. Look, Shadow of Mordor. What?